Okay, people, so some pretty big Boruto news. I'm actually a little bit surprised because seeing as how long it's been, I didn't expect for Toonami to make this move because it's like, okay, for starters, they were running original Naruto on there for a while, right? And, you know, they had a decent run. They didn't run it all the way through, and eventually they stopped it in favor of airing Naruto Shippuden. Now, Naruto Shippuden is a long way from wrapping up on Toonami as far as airing every single episode, but they've announced that they are bringing Boruto to the block starting in September 29th to be precise. And it's kind of making me wonder, for starters, okay, so are they going to continue airing Shippuden, or are they going to just go straight to Boruto? I mean, it's kind of like a give and a take. I mean, for starters, like, okay, if you're going to keep on airing Shippuden, that's dope. But one, you know, of course, that takes the budget. Two, I'm not sure at this point how many people are still watching Naruto Shippuden on Toonami, considering the fact that it already finished, what, about a year and some change or more. It's been a while since, you know, the Shippuden anime wrapped up in Japan. And again, we're still many years away from finishing airing every single episode on Toonami. So the fact that they're announcing Boruto is kind of making me skeptical of, like, are they going to finish airing Shippuden? Again, I don't know how many people that are watching it are, you know, first time viewers to these episodes, or if they're already seen it, or, you know, what's going on in that regard. And it would be a big shame if they cut it off well before, like, the ending. I mean, I think a big thing that they should look into, and I don't know if the Japanese would even allow this or whatever, but is definitely skipping filler. If they were to skip the filler in Naruto Shippuden, we would breeze through to the end. At the very least, it would chop off years worth of episodes that we can get straight to the meat of things and get to the good stuff. I think, especially considering if we're looking at it from a Western mindset, I don't know exactly in Japan how they feel about filler. I want to say that they're probably hip to it as well. Like, yo, we don't want the filler episodes. Just give us straight to the point type of deal. But over here, people really are anti-filler. People don't want to see filler. Sure, there's some people that they don't care as long as they get an episode. They don't really, it could be whatever. But, like, I think if we was to skip filler episodes in Naruto Shippuden, it would be so much better. We can still have Shippuden airing and people will watch it, especially a lot more if we're just getting straight up canon, and at the same time we could have Boruto airing on the side of it. But also, I'm kind of curious how Boruto will fare on the block, considering the fact that, especially in the very beginning, Boruto was a lot more lighthearted than Naruto was. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a fact. Like, it's not as violent, even though Naruto wasn't the most violent thing in the world until, like, later on down the road, but it's not as violent. It's a lot more chill. It's definitely meant for a different target audience. If Naruto was meant for, like, you know, you could argue, yes, and Shonen Jump meant for young children or whatever, but Naruto always felt like it could appeal to a slightly older demographic because, again, it had a lot of just action and violence and deep messages with certain aspects, like, you know, Jiraiya, the things he would say and stuff like that. Boruto does not feel that way, at the very least in the beginning. I think as it progresses, it starts to add in more of those elements, and it feels like it ages with the audience. But nevertheless, it's an interesting move, I want to say, and I'm glad that they're doing it. I'm just wondering how it's going to affect the airing of the Naruto Shippuden anime. Kind of curious what you guys think about this, though. Are you looking forward to seeing Boruto on Toonami? Do you think that's a good move? I mean, I think Toonami always makes really great moves as far as they always get the biggest things, and especially now with the latest episode of Boruto and the latest arc of Boruto, for that matter, the fact that it's getting a little bit of recognition, people are starting to jump back into it in the, you know, the Japanese version. Maybe it is a good time to start getting the ball rolling over here. So once the hype starts to really get big, because now, I'm not gonna lie, especially the manga for the past few months, I want to say 4 or 5 months, something like that, has been on fire. This latest arc has been incredible, and people are really getting into Boruto again via the manga. So many questions, so many mysteries, and the anime in Japan has just ended the Momoshiki, you know, Boruto Naruto the movie arc, which now it's like, for a lot of people that didn't check the manga out, bam, new material. So maybe as the hype continues for the Japanese stuff, once we approach this, people are going to be really excited, like, yo, everybody's talking about it, let me check it out. And then slowly but surely Boruto can curate a fan base in the West via, you know, the hype from the later episodes. Because again, right now Boruto has been on fire, a lot of people are talking about it, and I think it's only going to continue to progress because we're past all of the recap stuff, we're past stuff that people feel like it's not necessary, or we already seen this. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Boruto. And your overall thoughts of this, are you going to be watching it? Do you think that they're going to axe Shippuden Shippuden in favor of Boruto. I think axing Shippuden, especially for the people that have been invested in it for quite a few years, watching it on Toonami, it'll be a real big shame. But if they did, I would kind of understand. They don't want to have two Naruto-esque series. I mean, as far as like, you know, that's still technically the same storyline. You know, it's just Boruto. It's the future of this verse. And yeah, but that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoy the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, stalk my Facebook, follow me on Twitch, and hit the bell to get all notifications. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule: anime and manga for life, boy. Bow. Have an awesome day.
We make a major move, laugh and let the haters lose. We don't give a fuck, virginity intact, clean stack. Paper rules, if you heard it, best believe that. But now it's whatever, one day I'll be your favorite, but never. No matter how you